Fiery meet Taurus, Taurus sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. So sorry we're a little bit late today. We've been having streaming software issues, but it seems like we're doing okay now. This is a 2-week reading for all you Tauruses starting today, the 2nd of November, 2023. I'm reading with this Bosch Tarot, and I've already purified with my own Van spray. You can find information about how to make your own Van spray, plus how to purchase this deck in the video description of this very video on my YouTube channel. This is, like I said, a 2-week reading for all Tauruses. It goes out to a lot of Taurus, so it may not necessarily be your reading. So if it doesn't seem to apply to you, just disregard it. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your other signs, and also remember that we have a general reading for all signs each and every day except for Monday. You can find the most recent restreams of all of those readings right on my website, ariels-corner.com, Ariel's Corner with a hyphen.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link in the video description. If you're watching us on YouTube, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you are watching on Twitch, you can follow us on Twitch. And if you'd like to watch on Twitch without ads, simply subscribe to us there. We have a shop at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. We make a small commission off of each and every sale over there. We do appreciate your support. Another way to support us is with a donation. You can donate by following the links that come up every so often on the screen to our PayPal portal. You can also donate. There's other links for payment on our website, on the footer of our website, ariels-corner.com. Or if you're on YouTube, you could use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks. We do appreciate your support, but mostly we just appreciate that you're here today, Taurus. Just remember, I don't read with card reversal, so you'll see me flipping the cards right side up. It's just how I like to read. All is well, I promise. Let's give this a few more shuffles, and we'll see how we're doing today. All right, my darling Tauruses, let's take this deck and give it a nice clean cut, and we'll see what's in the cards for all you gorgeous Taurus people. We are starting out with the 4 of Swords, followed by the 5 of Wands, and then we have the 8 of Wands. Okay, time to let things end. Don't get into that, oh, things that end are negative necessarily. Sometimes things just need to complete. And we have a fear of completion, just I think as humans, because we associate completion with death on some level. And so a lot of times when things are ready to complete, they're ready to end, we automatically assume it's negative. It's not. It's not negative. It's okay to be complete. You can even just tell yourself that, Taurus. It's safe for me to be complete. It's safe to complete. It's safe to have completion. Completion is safe. Those kinds of thoughts. Just reminding yourself that sometimes things just need to end. And ending is a good thing. It means that the assignment is over. Can you imagine if you just, it's like, I'm going to stay in 3rd grade for the rest of my life because I'm afraid of completion, right? Sometimes completion is a good thing. And so we want to let things end and know that that's a smart idea, and that's exactly how things are supposed to be. Sometimes with this 5 of Wands, I don't know why the 5 of Wands is depicted as somebody taking a bath. I don't know. But for me, that is not what the 5 of Wands means. For me, the 5 of Wands is the combination of the number 5, which is Mars, which can be conflict, and Wands, which can be work and our purpose and our passions and our fires. Sometimes what happens is we need a little conflict to get us moving. Sometimes conflict is a good thing. I know that usually it's not, but when the 5 of Wands is there, it's often, you know, at the worst, it's that you've got stuck energy and you need a little something to move it. You need some physical activity or a little temper tantrum or something like that. You need to go break something if you're feeling anger, if you're feeling upset. It's just a need for some movement. But at its best, sometimes anger and conflict can motivate us, right? Especially if you're not feeling good about something. Especially if you're not feeling like things have been going well. Now with this over here, it says that you've been sort of withdrawing from conflict And then when you, which is nice, it's good to not have a lot of conflict with people. So withdrawing from conflict and disengaging with conflict, but then you don't want to just internalize that and not do anything about it. So here it's saying I'm withdrawing from conflict, but then at the same time, then I've got all this stuck energy that I don't know what to do with. And it's saying what you can do with that stuck energy is motivate yourself with it. Turn it into something great. Turn it into some sort of project or plan, or get moving on something. And if you can't, that's fine. Then go just move the body. Just go run around the block. Go work out. Go do some yoga. Go do something to move that energy, because you don't want just the retreat from conflict to become something that's crystallized in you as stuck energy, because then you stop moving forward, right? And it's saying, let things end. It doesn't mean necessarily, oh, that means my relationship is going to end or whatever. I mean, it can, but it's talking even about little things. It's okay for projects to be done. It's okay to be complete. Sometimes what happens when you have this nervous energy that's not got a place to go, it's that you never want to feel like anything's good enough, anything's complete enough. And you're, well, let me just do another pass. I'll do another pass at that. Oh, it's not quite ready. Sometimes it's time to just say, it is what it is. It's done. Next. Next thing, next item. This is as done as it's going to be, and I'm fine with it. And let's just move on. I'm doing my best, but I've got to get through some more stuff. So I can't just constantly, wait for every little thing to be perfect. I remember when I was in another life, I was a professional musical composer. And I got out of school, and when I got out of school, I was used to being able to, to get assignments done. But then I got into this area where nothing was quite finished. Nothing was quite finished. And I just really would baby every little thing over and over and over. Finally, I started getting paid, and it was like, no, you have a due date. You have a due date. And I got really clear on just letting things be complete. This is what it is. This is my best. Here it is. Give me your notes if you need something changed, but I'm making my deadlines. Okay, so sometimes it's good to just let things be what they are. Just let it be finished. We've got the Justice card. We've got the Death. No, not the Death card. This is Denari, guy. We've got the Six of Coins, and we've got the King of Wands. Well, look at all of that. Look at all of that. I love the King of Wands. See, this is telling you, you already know what you're doing. It's okay it's okay to let things be complete. It's okay to just finish things. It's okay to just move on things. You already know what you're doing. You already have skill. You're already a master at certain things. You don't need to baby every little thing. You don't need to make sure every little thing you're doing is perfect before you think it's finished. You have gotten to a point in your life, Taurus, where you can just say that, yeah, that's done. That's done. Next, and not worry so much about every little thing. The Six of Coins is talking about how you need resources sometimes, and you don't know where the money's coming from. That's what you have the solar light here for right now, because there are certain parts of your work or certain things going on in your life where it's just like, where's that funding going to come from? Where is that going to come from? I don't know where that's coming from. And you call on that solar light and you just say, I don't know what to do. And you let it do it for you, because this is out of your hands. Sometimes it's good to know, I can do this, I complete that, I'm good at this, I'm good at this, I'm good at this, I'm good at this. I have no clue. I have no clue. Yes, I'm good at this. Oh, I have no clue. And just sort of sort through things. You could even make a list. Things I know how to take care of. Things I do not know how to take care of. And notice how many things on the list of things I don't know how to take care of you're trying to take care of. That's when you call on the solar light. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And the wisdom to know the difference doesn't mean, oh, I'll just put up with this stuff that I can't change. It's saying that there's a power that can handle those things for you. And so many times people think that that's just so miraculous when things happen. And it is, but miraculous in that it's normal. Miracles should be normal. It should be normal. But the reason why a lot of those miraculous things don't happen for us is because we think that we're responsible for them. So noticing what you're responsible for versus what you can't handle, so that you can call on help for the things that you can't handle and just get through the things that you can handle without going to babying every little thing and making sure that it's absolutely perfect before you stamp finished on it. Getting through some things, letting things end, letting things be complete. Not only that, but a lot of the stuff that you've withdrawn your investment in, as far as this conflict goes, you withdrawing your involvement in it, what that did for you is it put into motion the law of restitution, the great divine law of restitution. You see, it's hard for the law of restitution to go in operation when we are trying to take care of that stuff for ourselves. So this is one of those things that you really need to let go of, and it looks like you did let go of it. And when you let go of your, whatever this thing was, that this conflict was that you kind of disengaged from, what you did is you called on that law of restitution to take care of it for you. And look at what she does. She goes, oh, that was out of balance. Taurus needs to get a bunch of stuff back that was taken from Taurus. And since that was taken from Taurus, let's just remind Taurus that when Taurus gets whatever that was back, it comes back with interest, because that's how the universe works, because the universe is always expanding. So you are due restitution, and it's coming. And the less that you get involved with it, and the less that you are involved in the conflict and the blaming and the fighting and the whatever this was, the more you disengage from that, the faster you get that restitution. You can use my meditation. I think it's called calling on the, wait a minute, let's just make sure I know what it's called. It's called Invoking the Goddess of Restitution. It's called Invoking the Goddess of Restitution. So if you have time, you might want to listen to that, because you removing yourself from whatever this conflict was the smartest thing you ever did, not only for your sanity, but for getting that law in order, because you're no longer interfering. And now that those things can come back to you with interest. And that's part of where you're going to notice this miracle happening in those areas of your life that you feel like you need more funding, or you need some kind of financial abundance. And those areas are going to come right straight from the solar light, but a lot of that is just due to you. A lot of that is due to you, but you can't receive it if you are interfering with it. So letting yourself finish things, letting yourself be motivated if you're a little pissed off sometimes, let that motivate you. You don't want to stuff that. I know that that's your MO sometimes, Taurus. So I'll just stuff it. I'm going to stuff my anger until I can stand on it. And then one day I'm going to come unglued like a bull in a china shop, and I'm going to be angry for 7 days, raging for 7 straight days, and nobody can be around me. So let's not do that. Let's move away from that tendency and just allow yourself to be with your anger when you feel it, and let it either motivate you if you can. And if that's not working, then go ahead and find a way to move the energy so that you're not letting it be stuck. Because you withdrawing your involvement in this conflict is ultimately a smart idea, but it's not smart if you just stuff the anger. So you want to make sure that anger is something that you honor, and that you let it be there, and you let yourself either, like I said, be motivated by it, or express it, or somehow move it so that you're not getting stuck. And recognizing that you are a master. And that's not being arrogant, to recognize that you know what you're doing. Therefore, you don't have to take forever to finish things. You can finish things a lot more quickly, a lot more efficiently, and just go. Let things end. Let things complete. You're doing great. This is a great reading, Taurus. I am so proud of you. You're doing so well, and you're going to have so much great result. I can just tell. Even if you hadn't heard this reading, you're going to do just great. All right. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Heather and Dre, and we'll see you in 2 weeks, Taurus. Thank you so much for being here. Blessed be.